We do not condone the abuse of drugs, addiction, or the illegal use of drugs. Please zoot responsibly. All right. Welcome to Zoot Talk, episode 3.
Hello.
I think I'm Alex.
I'm
in
Troy.
this one.
Yeah, and
Ian's in this
Ian.
one.
That's Ian.
Featuring special guest Ian,
That's
our editor.
I'm not your editor.
Doesn't like when we call him that. So, yeah, welcome to this week's episode. It's probably gonna be a shorter one than the others.
We came from a really long episode. Let me tell you what.
Exploring the Zoot Zone, episode 3. If you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. We just talked about bread for an hour and a half or something.
I'm in that one.
I honestly
Ian is also in that one.
Before we did that, I honestly didn't think we would be able to do that, like a whole episode
Dude,
on bread. I was like,
we were brainstorming topics, and I was like, "What if we talk about bread?" And then he said, "Can we talk about bread for that long?" I'm like, maybe.
I wasn't even thinking 30 minutes, and we ended up going. We got really passionate, honestly.
Yeah.
As well.
It gets really heated.
It's honestly, yeah, it's a very heated
but
argument.
we're all friends.
Mm-hmm. We just have very big ideas about bread, like very strong opinions on bread.
We all just love bread so much that we just want to see it.
Okay, let's stop talking about bread.
Okay, we can't talk about bread anymore. Okay, that's it. But go check it out if you haven't seen it yet, or listen to it. But this week we have Ian, very special occasion. So I thought,
is it my birthday?
Is it? No.
It's not as.
I know when your birthday is.
You do?
I think so. It's on my phone.
That's crazy.
I think.
Oh. That's amazing. I didn't know you knew that.
I try to save everyone's birthdays. Like as soon as I hear what someone's birthday is, I add it to my calendar.
I do the opposite. I try to hide my birthday from anyone else, so that no one knows, and it's really funny.
Okay.
When it's a big reveal.
But it is not your birthday today, which is May 6th, 2023.
That's what date it is for you?
For me.
For you.
Oh, it's May 9th for me. I'm
what?
Talking from the future.
What's it like? 3 days in the future.
The bread.
What?
Bread.
Oh no! What happens in 2 days?
The bread convention.
BreadCon.
BreadCon. I love BreadCon.
We're still talking about bread. We need to stop talking about bread. Our brains have just been rotting.
I got really hungry
while talking about bread
after that episode, but
yeah.
Wait, what do we want to talk about? Oh yeah, let's talk about how we feel. I'm coming down. I think I'm more at a 3 or maybe a 4 out of 7. I feel like I'm in the middle. Ish. I'm definitely like.
I'm a 4.
I'm at a -1.
A 3 or 4, I think. And Ian
is responsible.
Ian is responsible. Is not completely sober.
He's our chaperone today.
Yeah, I'm enlightened even.
Yeah. So, I think today, since we have Ian, we can talk about how we met Ian.
Okay.
I don't even remember this.
I had trouble remembering too, and I thought you would remember it more, but I guess not.
You're relying on my memory, me.
I just remember you being around one day.
Yeah, I kind of phased into existence, and then I was there.
Yeah, I kind of agree, honestly. That I don't really remember. I mean, I never went to school with Ian, so he was definitely not. And I just remember, yeah. But the second Ian, I saw Ian in person, he's just everywhere now. At least in.
What does that mean?
Well,
am I like a SC? Like, what do you mean by everywhere?
Ian's
are everywhere, dude. He's just standing around. I'll be walking down the street, and I'll look across the street, and Ian's just walking.
It's like the Matrix.
I'm the default Matrix character.
Yeah, I don't.
Where did you?
I think we just had mutual friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who invited you to our Discord server first?
That's a good question. Probably Noah. I knew Noah, I think, the longest.
Okay.
Noah or Danny.
Here's what I think happened. I think you got invited by them, and so you joined, and then we never really interacted because we never like played the same games
Talked.
or talked or whatever. And then
Yep.
eventually you kind of just showed up, and everything was fine, and no one really made any note of it. So no one really knows
Yeah.
when you started like being in our circle of friends.
Yeah. I agree.
It does feel like Ian is like some sort of SCP or like a he's like some secret agent that just slipped into our group without us
Yeah.
noticing.
Now he edits our podcast. So Ian,
That's yeah.
tell us your story.
I feel like I phased into
Uh-huh.
existence nearby where you guys were existing, and then I was there. You know,
That's
like
Wow, I mean,
that's effectively in my memory what happened because I don't remember anything. My oldest memory is of like 3 days ago. So you know,
really?
I think
yeah.
I know why Ian stays sober. He's already like,
Yeah, he's already zooted, man.
yeah, he's
What?
perpetually zooted.
You said you were 2 days in the future. What did you say? You were saying it was the 9th.
2 days in the future.
But
Yeah.
you're remembering shit 3 days from the
Yeah, from
right,
today,
which is the 9th.
which is the 7th, which is today, in 2 days.
Okay.
He's here to break our brains. Oh, I wanted to talk about it's May 6th already, so it's kind of late, but we missed 420 for the podcast.
Oh my
missed
god, we
420.
did.
Yeah, did you celebrate at all, Troy?
I did, yeah.
How'd you celebrate?
I just had a day. When was it? It was a Thursday.
It was a Thursday, I think. Yeah.
It was Thursday. Yeah, I just when I got off of work and I got home, I just had like an edible. I just chilled out, just played like video games, stuff like that.
That's a good time.
It was great. I left work. I left work like just a little bit early, but yeah, it was fun.
Nice. Oh, nice. You got to go home early
Yeah.
for a holiday, religious holiday.
Yeah, holiday.
Yeah, I actually missed 420. It was like I was working all day, so I couldn't do anything the whole day of 420. But then when I got into my car, it was 420 in the morning, like going home from work.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah, so I was with a friend or a coworker, and so we just had like a joint in the car before we left.
That's so good.
It was
That's
a good
crazy.
time. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hung out. We got home late because of it, but we spent way too much time just sitting in the parking garage. Ian, how'd you celebrate?
Well, it was a Thursday,
Huh?
so I went to work at company, redacted, and then I did my work, and then I got home, and then I video gamed for 8 hours.
Yeah, sounds like a good day.
Sounds pretty good.
It's
Yeah.
a good day.
That's good. Good celebration.
Yeah, that's my average Thursday, unless I take a nap, which by nap I mean I sleep for 8 hours.
I love taking naps. I haven't been able to take a good nap in a
Great.
while. I'm kind of
Yeah.
upset about that.
Never get much time.
I can't nap. I'm incapable. I either sleep for 4 or 8 hours.
Yeah, 4 is too long
12
for a
hours.
nap. I usually
Yeah,
take
that's
like
not a nap anymore.
maybe a 2 hour or maybe like it's like 30. It's either 30-minute nap or like a longer 1 or 2
Yeah,
hours.
I think like 3 hours is the limit for a nap.
I crossed that.
Yeah, I
barrier.
hate, dude. Oh my gosh, this is such a this happens to a lot of people. But like whenever you take a nap and you're wanting to just take like a short nap.
Yeah.
And then you wake up like 6 hours later or something.
God.
And it feels like you've been shell shocked. Like it's like D-Day. You wake up in a sweat. You're really sweaty. You have all these like scars on you.
It's all dark now.
Yeah.
Are you sleeping on a leather couch?
No, I just like always get like bed like the sheet covers, like they make the imprints on you or whatever. You ever had that?
Oh, you need to stretch out your bed sheet
I
more.
do, but I like move around in my sleep.
I never get those unless I'm sleeping on the couch, and then I get like the skin like marks where the folds are in the couch.
Yeah, but that's like one of the worst things. I feel like I hate when that happens. Like, cause that just
Yeah.
ruins my day. Cause I
Yeah, you lost your whole day.
I don't even know what day it is.
I just ignore it. Oh, when you take a nap and you don't know
What?
where you are. I've slept for like 13 hours before.
It's
I
not a
think like
nap.
3 days ago.
It's not a nap
Yeah,
anymore.
but I'm saying it's a similar thing where you go
Okay.
to sleep and so like I'm like, oh, it's 6 a.m. Yeah, I'll go to sleep, and then I woke up like, at 6 p.m. and I'm like, all right, this is almost 13 hours, and then I went back to sleep for an hour.
I always make sure I have like an alarm
Yeah.
that makes me wake up at a certain time.
That's crazy. You wake up to alarms? I
Do you
don't.
sleep through your alarms?
Yeah, infamously, I have set up 7 alarms in the morning for me to
That's
wake up to, and I will sleep through like 5
Oh
of
my
them.
what do you
god.
do then for like?
Yeah, how do you wake up?
Sleep, the last 2 alarms.
Oh.
Oh, really?
I feel like your body's just trained to ignore the first 5 alarms.
No, because it's inconsistent. Like I say 5 alarms, but I mean, I set up multiple alarms at random intervals just to throw myself off, and then I will sometimes wake up to them, and I'll be like, I got 10 minutes, and then I'll go back to go back to sleep for 10 minutes. So the multiple alarms are for that, and also when I sleep through the first couple alarms, because sometimes I wake up to the first alarm, and then sometimes I won't, and it's a gamble.
That's crazy.
Okay.
I could not live
Speaking of
like that.
sleeping, what do you guys sleep on your like front, back, or side?
It's a gamble.
I
I'm a gambling guy,
I
you
can
might
only
say.
sleep on my side.
I'm either side or back.
I can't sleep on my back.
I'm front, back, or side,
If I sleep
You
on,
just roll
whichever it
around.
feels.
dude, if I sleep on my back, I get sleep paralysis.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh my
without it,
god.
I've never gotten sleep
like
paralysis.
almost without fail.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's kind of scary actually.
I mean, yeah, do you see like shadow people?
Yeah, I've seen clowns.
Oh god.
Yeah, it was like
That's
it. One time I
horrifying.
saw it, it was like it because I had just watched it, so it's like in my mind I was dreaming because it's like when you're in sleep paralysis, it's like you're half dreaming and half
Yeah.
awake. And I saw and when I was like it was like where I was sleeping was like facing the door of like my
Oh yeah.
room, right? And my door was open, which I usually don't have open. And maybe that was just the dream because I usually close my door
Uh-huh.
like whenever I'm sleeping just because it's like I don't know, it just freaks me out to have an open door. And it was open. I was like, "What the fuck?" And I realized, "Oh shit, I can't move." Like I'm just like,
Like
"Wait, I can demonstrate this."
okay. Here we go.
I mean, you're not going to be able to see me, but I just want to show
All
you
right.
what I was like.
Troy is getting on his bed, laying down on his back.
I was like
He's
this.
like he's like he looks like he's dead.
But it was like with my head was up, like it was lifted on the pillow. So
Oh, what?
I was like able to see directly at the door.
That's
And then I realized I couldn't fucking
that's
move.
weird.
And I was
How
just
long did that last?
it had to have been a while. Dude, it was so bad because it was like I saw the open door and it's dark
Huh.
because it's in a hallway and it's nighttime. There's no lights on.
Yeah.
Just darkness. I could see the stairs. There's like the stairs were up, like in the hallway, but I could see it going up.
Wow.
And that's where I saw the Pennywise like hair sticking out of it.
Dude,
Yeah, no, this actually happened. I experienced this, like actually.
that's so
And
crazy.
and this the so obviously, what would you do in that situation?
Well, you can't move.
Cry.
Yeah, right.
Be myself.
What do you? I don't think there's anything I can do. I just fucking
So
freak the fuck out.
so mine was I was so like scared, right?
Huh?
That I willed myself to move over like to my like side, so where I was like
Yeah,
now
looking
like
away.
but yeah no like I flipped myself over. Like
Mhm.
it took a lot of like strength, but like I flipped myself over, but now my
Yeah.
like my face was looking down. I was like over the
Mhm.
bed, kind of like my head was over the
Mhm.
bed looking down. And at the time, or this bed has on the other side, it's completely like, it has like an underneath part that you can go and see. So like it's underneath of your bed.
What? Oh, I see. Yeah, there's like a space.
Right, there's a space under your bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a space for clowns to
So
inhabit.
yeah,
Yeah.
so again, now I flip myself over and now I'm looking at the floor basically underneath my bed. And I see the hair of Pennywise on under my bed, and it moves into the like underneath the bed.
That is very in character, Pennywise, to do that.
This actually happened. I don't know if that sounds crazy, but that
I mean,
actually,
I can
No,
believe
I
it
believe it. That sounds
for
dreamlike.
sleep paralysis. Yeah,
dude, I was freaking out so bad.
that sounds really scary.
It was a bad
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't get sleep paralysis because I don't like. I just sleep weird. Like
Mhm.
I always end up on the right side on my bed no matter where I sleep. I don't know how that happens, but whatever. But also, I don't dream a lot. Like the last time I dreamed was like 4 months ago, and it was just like Alice in Wonderland nonsense, just whatever. And I'm like, that's weird. Moving on to the next non sequitur, sort of thing, where it's like I'm just an observer in this
Oh
wacky
yeah,
world,
I like those dreams though.
sort of thing. Those are kind of my only dreams. Like I mean, the one really like visually distinct dream that I had, it was like there was a barrel falling down like a river going to a waterfall, and then it fell down and there was a big tree, and then it was like the Disneyland castle in the distance, and I'm like, that's weird, that's not where the Disneyland castle should be. And then it moved to the next thing that I forgot about, but it was just like that sort of thing where it's like, that's a bit odd, that's strange even, and then it would just be something else all of a sudden.
Yeah, those dreams are crazy.
That makes a lot of sense knowing you.
That I don't dream a lot.
No, like the way the dream goes, I feel like it's just your subconscious.
Yeah, like, oh, that's strange, that's odd.
I can't remember.
Have you guys?
I've had really weird dreams. Like my dreams are
Yeah,
wacky.
yeah. Like people say that like when you like smoke weed or and stuff, you stop dreaming, but I have not stopped dreaming.
Really?
Like
I
yeah, I
do.
still get like tons of dreams and like they can be super vivid.
I don't dream. I have that.
Yeah, no, my experience with sleeping is I close my eyes and then I open my eyes,
Ian
That
is
sounds probably
and
kind
that's
of
it.
cool.
Ian is strictly business when it comes to sleeping. He said, "I'm just trying to recharge.
It's a transaction.
I just need my energy back. Just get this over with quick."
Yeah, Ian has like the sleeping from Skyrim.
Yeah, I keep my body guessing. I sleep at random times for random durations.
I don't know
So
if that's
there's no time for
healthy.
me to dream. There's no time to figure out what my dreams are supposed to be.
Have you guys ever fallen asleep and like had woken up with like your arm completely asleep
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
you have to
when I
like
used to sleep with my arm under my pillow all the time, and then I just flop it around until it started to spin and stuff.
yeah.
Like, yeah, I would just start waving it around because it means that your arm lacks blood flow. So
Yeah.
if you move it around a lot, then the blood starts
I
flowing a
wanna
lot
see that,
faster.
dude.
No, that's
It's
exactly
not
what
very
I do.
exciting.
Oh
It's
yeah, I
just
do
like
that
move
too,
your
but I
arm
just
limp and like in a bed and then just swing it around. That's what it was like. And then sometimes I grab it with my other arm and swing it above
yeah.
me just to get
But
it.
It
it,
looks
And
it's
then as
such a
soon as I
weird
get like
feeling to just have no feeling of your
yeah.
arm. You're
It's like
just
you just have
carrying.
this like heavy thing.
it yeah, for the first time it was a bit weird, but then it just kept happening and then I'm like, all right, this again. And then I just wave my arm around like a wacky inflatable arm flame
I
tube
honestly
man.
haven't had that
And then I
happen to
just
me in a while. So,
I
yeah,
tend
I stopped sleeping like
well, I
that.
tend to like have like an arm like above my head when I sleep. And so that's what'll make it happen.
mm.
So,
I think also what happened is I got a better pillow. Like I got a more cushiony pillow.
you still sleep with your
So
hand on your pillow?
sometimes.
Oh yeah, you sleep in like every single position.
Yeah, it depends how I'm sleeping. Like if I'm sleeping face down, then yeah. If I'm sleeping face up,
Do
no.
you sleep face down?
With my face on the pillow.
Yeah, I do that sometimes.
You
It's pretty
can
nice.
breathe?
Yeah, you just have
Yeah,
your head to the left or right.
I have a very breathable pillow.
Okay.
Wait, what? Wait, your
It,
head is in the pillow?
yeah, no, that's not in the pillow. I mean, it's like even if my head was in the pillow, I could still probably breathe.
Imagining.
I'm not putting my
Wait,
head all
I
the
need
way in
to
the
enact
pillow.
this.
He's going to grab a pillow. What does he do? Okay. Is that what you
Yeah,
sleep like?
people sometimes if I have a headache and I need it to be dark, then yeah, that's what I sleep like.
Dude, I realized I could be enacting how I sleep. So this is usually how I sleep.
Yeah,
So like this.
that's pretty comfy.
That's sometimes that's like reading in bed sleeping for me. Like if I'm reading in bed and then I like pass out.
Yeah.
I wish I could see what that looked like.
You look like you're
Great.
It probably looks like I was
You
just dead.
You just flopped
A
over.
little bit.
That was great. So wait, Ian, that's how you sleep? Like your face in the
A
pillow?
couple.
When
I can. Yeah.
when you said with with his head in his pillow, I imagined him like opening up the pillow and shoving it over his head.
That might suffocate me because there's stuff in the pillow.
Yeah.
But I mean, I just have this really weird pillow. Like I got it years ago, probably 7 years ago.
Yeah.
But it's this weird like bamboo memory foam. Like it smells like bamboo or
That's
something.
cool.
What?
The resident, yeah, my family got it because they were like really big pillows and everyone hated them except for me. And I'm like, this smells like bamboo, I guess, but it's good. I'll sleep on it. And then the smell went away, so
Was the
it's
bamboo
just a
smell
good pillow
good?
now. It was very strong. It wasn't bad. It was just like not what you'd expect from the smell of a pillow. Like normally you wouldn't expect any smell from a
Yeah.
pillow, but it was like
That's cool.
it was a very strong like
I kind of like
bamboo
that.
smell. Well, none of my family did, so I got the pillow.
Nice.
And then it got to the point where I'd stack my other pillow, like you have two pillows on your bed. I stacked both of them under with the bamboo one on top, and that's how I sleep.
Wow, you
Two
sleep really
pillows there.
elevated.
That's well, I just sleep in front of the pillows. I just like having them stacked behind me.
Okay. All right, cool.
They're not like
They just take
directly
up
stacked on each other.
space.
The one with the bamboo is like leaned up against the back one, I should say.
I think I see what you're saying. Yeah.
So it's not like my neck is like elevated straight forward. I'm leaning against something.
That's not
But I think that's
I
why
mean that's
my
not
arm
bad.
stopped.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Gosh, get your sleep, people. It's good for you.
Sleep is good
13
for you.
hours of sleep
I
every
get
day.
13 hours.
at least 8 hours, people.
Get 13 hours. Treat yourself.
I think I aim for 8, but a lot of times it'll end up being 6.
I aim
always
for
get
whatever
8.
transaction is due for the day.
Yeah.
No matter what, I always get 8.
It's just hard because like my schedule is always changing, so like I can't
Yeah,
set
for you
a
it's
normal
hard.
bedtime.
Yeah, because it's just like this. If a set is being done at like a different, like
Yeah, if like we're doing like overnights,
yeah, that's
then
crazy.
I'm fucked.
I just sleep when I'm tired.
I wish I could.
I'm on a schedule because of my work, so I just have like a strict schedule that I just stick to,
Yeah,
which is nice.
that's nice. It's nice to have like a routine.
Nah, keep them guessing, including yourself.
Ian is an incarnation of chaos.
We are well. We're also very 3 different people, right? So your
Yeah.
schedule your schedule of sleeping is weird because you just work
all
so
over
much.
the
Yeah, it's all
place.
over the place. But it's not because you want to. Me, I have a strict
Yeah.
schedule, and then Ian just he just does what he wants.
It's an alignment chart.
Yeah.
I wanted to. Oh, so I had this thought the other day.
Okay.
Oh, like you know how let's say when you say that someone's when you tell someone to go on, right?
Okay, like saying go on.
What
Go
it,
on,
Yeah.
Alex, go on.
Then when you say come off, that's a different thing, right? Bear with me.
What-
This
what?
is gonna this
No,
is
what are
gonna
you
go
talking
this is
about?
going somewhere.
Okay.
So you say go on, right? That
These things are
means
for a
that
bit.
means something different than come off,
Sure. What is
right?
For this premise,
Like if something comes off of something,
okay?
like if like a
Oh, okay. So you mean
yeah.
go
Yeah.
on?
you can also have something go on to
Yeah,
something.
you can also
but
say
I
that.
see what you.
But I'm just saying, why is come off? Like why would you say come off and not go off?
Because when you go off, you go crazy. You go stupid. You go, ah.
Well, like what's the difference between coming and going? That like it's used in those contexts.
Well, it's like push and pull. Like you could push or you could pull. Like you could do both. You could do either. It's just whatever you
Yeah,
choose to do.
it's kind of hard to. Yeah, that is a
Like
good
they
point,
they
though,
accomplish the same thing in the end. If you pull from the opposite direction as you
but
push,
I feel like
you're
you could say
accomplishing
the same.
thing.
You could
It
you
just
could
depends
say
how you
it if you
phrase it.
really. Yeah, I guess, but you would really wouldn't say
mean,
I
go
just think
on.
one is more. I just think one is more popular because more people say.
Yeah,
it.
Or like,
that's
oh
just
wait,
like
what
an
if like
English thing.
what if a gun goes off? You can't say a gun comes off. That's a
you know
different
what, that's a good.
that's a
point.
different thing.
Yeah, I guess. well, when you shoot a bullet out of a gun, you're pushing the bullet, or the bullet's being pushed. You're not pulling the
So it's
bullet.
going?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then when you say
What?
The gun is coming off of something. You're grabbing it. You're pulling it off something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I usually feel like that would be like you're saying like you're a band-aid would come off, like you're ripping a band-aid off or something.
Why isn't the gun going on when you shoot it?
Because it's not continuing. It's just one action.
It's just going off.
Yeah, the gun
Okay.
is definitely going off into something if you're shooting.
Okay. If you're up for something, are you also down for that thing?
That depends how you're feeling. Like if sometimes you're up for something but you're not down for it.
That's
you
just
know?
like lingo though.
What do you mean?
That's just
But yeah,
like,
but like,
Like-
who decides?
like if you're feeling
it means
like
the
if
same
you
shit.
if you are willing to do something but you're not willing to invest like your energy into it.
Wait, I interpret them as meaning the same thing.
Yeah, I interpret them as well.
Usually they do, but I'm saying that if you want to differentiate them, you could differentiate them by the energy that you're willing to put into that action.
Yeah, no, that I agree with that too.
Yeah, I'm up for going out, but I'm not down for going out. You know, like I'm not gonna go all. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
go crazy. I'm not
being
gonna go
down
sicko.
for something is like you're excited,
Oh, like you're so down for it?
Yeah.
but being like I'm up to go to the game or something like.
Oh,
that.
okay.
That's like okay, yeah, I'm down to like I'm.
It's a difference in
yeah, it
energy.
is.
That's how you know someone's fluent in English, is if they can tell the difference between being up for something and being down for something.
Yeah, English is such a crazy language. It's so wacky.
It's language soup.
That's true. It is made from other languages.
Is it a language stew?
What makes it a stew?
It's more. Some languages are higher concentration.
Does that make it a
Whereas
stew?
a soup, it's. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't make it a stew because like a stew, you have a higher concentration of like beef and stuff, and then broth is just there. I
I
guess.
want stew. I
What?
want stew now. You made it
Oh,
sound so
I
good.
thought you wanted. Yeah, you could have stew with bread too.
In a bread bowl.
Yeah, in a bread bowl.
Lord.
Keep going back
Although
to
the
the bread.
integrity of the
Stop.
bread.
I don't want to talk about bread anymore.
Stop. No more.
I could talk about bread all day.
You know. One day, Mr. Frog fell over.
Oh, did he? Oh no! When did he fall over?
I don't know.
Probably when you kicked him
Oh,
off
yeah,
your bed.
probably. Probably when I went onto my bed. I'm gonna hold Mr. Frog.
When you went off to your bed.
I came off my bed. Or I go
Well,
go
don't-
off my
don't-
bed.
I personally wouldn't say that.
Ian, bleep that
Oh,
out.
God.
Ian, bleep that out in post.
Bleep
Wait, don't. That makes it so
yourself
much
out.
worse. People will just be like, "What did he say?"
No, yeah, you're right. You're right. I am gonna
No,
bleep
don't.
it now that you mentioned it, and I'm gonna remove the segment where you talked about removing
Oh
it
my
too.
god. We're at 31 minutes.
I think we're good.
I think we're good too.
I think this one should be shorter just because we
Yes.
just talked about. I'm honestly like exhausted after
Yeah.
that whole bread conversation.
Me too. All right, everybody.
Anyway, thank you for listening and or watching to this episode of Zoot Talk. Please go check out the bread exploring the Zoot Zone episode if you haven't. But yeah, thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you guys next time.
All right, see you.